This is Redmi Note 9T, yet another budget powerhouse from Xiaomi. For the starting price of about £200 in the UK or €200 in the EU, you are getting a device that has great specifications, a large display, a triple camera system, a massive battery, and a lot more. Let's take a look. The phone comes in a few color options: Daybreak Purple and Nightfall Black. I have to say that both colors look nice, but my personal favorite is purple. I found this color to be more lively and expressive in comparison to kind of boring black. Tell me in the comment section which one you prefer. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already if you would like to see more content like this. The phone uses a unibody textured plastic shell which is nice to the touch and it does not attract fingerprints. I know that some may be disappointed by Xiaomi's decision to use plastic instead of glass, but in the hand, this feels like a high-quality polycarbonate, meaning that the phone is not cheaply made. In fact, the Note 9T feels like a well-made and solid device. Xiaomi also added a water-repellent coating, meaning that the phone can survive accidental splashes of water. The 6.53-inch 1080p Plus display is covered with Gorilla Glass 5, and I found it to be plenty sharp and vibrant and very good overall. 450 nits of brightness is good enough for outdoor use during the winter season, but I didn't have a chance to test it out on a bright and sunny day yet. The Fingerprint Scanner, which is embedded into a power key, is very fast and accurate, and it is convenient to reach. As for optics, we have a triple camera system that consists of 48 megapixels main, 2 megapixels macro, and 2 megapixels depth sensors. It's a bit frustrating that we don't have a wide-angle shooter, but I guess you can have it all on a budget device. On the front there is a 13-megapixel snapper. I'll talk about image quality in just a bit. What I love about the Redmi Note series is that Xiaomi usually gives you little yet very important features like a headphone jack, an IR blaster, NFC, FM radio, and a dedicated microSD card slot in addition to 2 SIM card slots. The phone also ships with 5G antennas, and I found call quality, signal reception, mobile data, as well as other connectivity options to be working well. The 9T also has the dual speaker system that is one of the best in the budget segment. Here is a quick audio test. MediaTek Dimensity 800U 5G is at the core of this device, and it is coupled with 4GB of RAM and a generous amount of storage. This combination of specs assures great day-to-day performance, especially after the recent software update. Even though MIUI 12, which is built on top of Android 10, is loaded with features and customization options, the device feels smooth and responsive. Android 10 is not the latest version of Google's OS, but I have no issues with that, especially given the price of the phone and the fact that all of the features I need have been working fine. If you are familiar with Xiaomi devices, you'll feel right at home. If you are not, you'll enjoy the variety of settings and extra features this phone ships with. I'm quite impressed with the gaming performance too, especially considering the price of the phone. I was able to run my favorite titles like Asphalt Extreme, Asphalt 9, Call of Duty on the highest graphics settings without any issues. PUBG also runs without any issues on HD graphics, which shows that Dimensity 800U is a great CPU even for mobile gamers on a budget. The camera system on the Redmi Note 9T is able to produce very nice looking daylight pictures that are sharp, detailed, and have pretty accurate colors. The dynamic range is also decent for a budget device. I also like the quality of portraits as edge detection is pretty good and the object is nicely separated from the background. Selfies usually come out nice too in both auto and portrait modes. The macro camera is a different story. It is really hard to capture a good-looking image handheld, so I suggest you use a tripod if you are into a macro photography. Night mode produces impressive quality images that may surprise everyone if you tell that they were taken using a budget device's camera. Low-light selfies are not very impressive, but they are still usable for social media. 4K video quality is very good. The footage is nice and it has plenty of detail and sharpness, but I suggest you use a gimbal to reduce the shakiness. If you don't want to use a gimbal, switch to 1080p mode. Electronic image stabilization works really well, and the video almost looks like it was shot in a stabilizer even though I was walking on deep snowdrifts. Really impressive video stabilization. You can also increase the frame rate to 1080p 60 fps, but you'll lose this impressive stabilization. 1080p selfie video quality is quite decent and very stable. The sound recording quality could be better though. Check it yourself. I'm not using any stabilization tools and I'm standing on snow. So this is how the video looks like. I'm in the middle of the woods. There is a lot of snow everywhere. .1080 30 fps. The Note series has always been famous for excellent battery life, and the Note 9T is no exception. A beefy 5000 mAh unit can last you several days depending on how you use the device. For instance, if you watch a lot of YouTube videos and scroll through your social media feed at about 50% of screen brightness, you can expect to get over 18 hours of screen on time. Obviously, SOT time will reduce if you use the phone more intensively. The phone ships with a 22.5 watts power brick, but the phone is capable of only 18 watts of charging. Still, it is plenty fast for a budget device. During my test, I was able to charge the phone from 0 to full in 1 hour and 50 minutes. Overall, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9T is a near excellent budget phone. The only flaw you need to know before buying, there is no wide-angle lens. Despite that, you are getting a well-crafted device that performs great, cameras are very good in both stills and video, and the battery life is one of the best. To sum up, the Redmi Note 9T is yet another fantastic budget device from Xiaomi. If you're shopping for a new budget phone, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 9T should be very high on your list. What do you think about the Redmi Note 9T? Would you buy this phone or would you choose another budget option? Tell me in the comment section down below what you think. Also, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like the video if you liked it, please follow me on social media, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.